Most people are trapped in a cycle of working hard and staying broke. They're trading their precious time for a few dollars, hoping to one day have enough. But what if I told you there's one fundamental shift you can make today? A shift that separates the wealthy from everyone else. This isn't theory. It's the hard truth. It's the foundation of building lasting wealth. Start implementing this today, and you will never be poor again. Welcome back to the channel where we don't just talk about money, we master it. We break down the barriers, shatter the limiting beliefs, and rewrite your financial destiny. If you're ready to break out of the rat race, smash that like button and subscribe. Because today, we're taking control and rewriting your future. Let's get real. The rich don't think like you and me. They don't buy things hoping they'll go up in value. They buy things that put money in their pocket. They understand the fundamental difference between assets and liabilities. An asset? It's your money-making machine. It's something that spits out cash whether you work or not. A rental property bringing in rent. A business generating sales. Stocks paying dividends. Royalties from a book you wrote. That's freedom. Now, a liability? That's the opposite. It's a money-sucking vacuum cleaner. It takes money out of your pocket month after month. That fancy car you're so proud of? Liability. The bigger house that's an investment? Most likely a liability. Those shiny new clothes you had to have? You got it, liabilities. The poor and the middle class, they get stuck in this trap. They buy liabilities they think are assets. They convince themselves it's an investment. But the wealthy? They're buying assets hand over fist. They're building portfolios of cash-flowing machines that work for them 24/7, even while they sleep. This isn't about being born rich. It's about making a conscious decision every single day. Starting today, every dollar you make, every dollar you spend, I want you to ask it one question. Will this dollar buy me freedom, or will it buy me more chains? Think about it. That cup of coffee? Chain. That new video game? Chain. But what about that online course that teaches you a new skill? That's an investment. That's a step towards freedom. This is how you reprogram your mind for wealth. This is how you start thinking like the rich. Let's talk about the difference between a job and ownership. Most people are programmed to think, I need a safe, steady job. And there's nothing inherently wrong with a job. But a job will only ever get you so far. The wealthy, they think differently. They think, how can I create something? How can I build something? How can I own something? They understand that ownership is where true wealth is built. Now, I'm not saying you need to quit your job tomorrow and start a business. It's about changing your mindset. It's about starting today and thinking like an owner in every aspect of your life. Can you start a side hustle? Can you turn your passion into profit? Can you invest a percentage of every single paycheck, even if it's just $10, into assets that will work for you? Can you learn a high-income skill, something that gives you leverage, so you're not trading your time for money forever? Coding, marketing, sales, investing. These are the skills that can set you free. See, jobs trade hours for dollars. It's a linear equation. But ownership? Ownership is about building something that generates income, even when you're not working. It's about creating a system that works for you, not the other way around. Start seeing every opportunity through the lens of ownership. Ask yourself, how can I turn this into an asset? How can I create value that will pay me for years to come? The power of financial education. Here's the cold, hard truth. School doesn't teach you how to be wealthy. It teaches you how to be an employee. It teaches you how to get a job, work for someone else, and trade your time for a paycheck. Now, there's nothing wrong with a good education, but if you want to escape the shackles of being broke, you need to self-educate. You need to become financially literate. And I'm not talking about getting another degree or racking up student loan debt. I'm talking about understanding the fundamentals of money, how to make it, how to manage it, how to multiply it, how to make it work for you, not against you. The wealthy aren't smarter than you. They just have a different education. They understand taxes. They understand investing. They understand debt. They understand business. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. So, here's your step 3. Start reading books about money, biographies of successful entrepreneurs, books on investing, books on personal finance. Listen to podcasts on your commute. Watch videos like this one. But don't just watch, engage. Take notes. Implement what you learn. Turn your car into a mobile university. Turn your phone into a wealth-building machine, not a distraction. Knowledge is power, but only when you apply it. Stop saving, start investing. The old advice was, work hard, save your money, live below your means. But in today's world, that advice is dead wrong. Inflation is eating away at your savings faster than you can earn them. You can't save your way to wealth anymore. You need to invest. Now, when I say invest, I don't mean gambling. I don't mean chasing the next hot stock tip or trying to get rich quick. That's a recipe for disaster. I'm talking about putting your money to work in assets that have a proven track record of generating returns. Index funds that track the market, rental properties that provide cash flow, businesses that you understand and can grow, intellectual property that pays you royalties. Money sitting still is dying. Money working is growing. Even if you can only invest $10 a week, it's better than zero. It's about building the habit. It's about changing your mindset from consumer to investor. So, here's your step 4. Set up automatic investments. Make it boring. Make it inevitable. Choose a percentage of your income, no matter how small, and have it automatically deducted from your account each month and invested in your chosen asset class. Claim your future. Listen, I know this stuff can be intimidating, but here's the truth. You don't have to be a millionaire today to start building wealth. You just have to take that first step. You just have to decide that you're done being a slave to the paycheck. You're done letting money control your life. If you're ready to stop living paycheck to paycheck, if you're ready to take control of your financial destiny, type freedom in the comments right now. I want to know who's serious about changing their life. The moment you start thinking in terms of assets, the moment you start thinking like an owner, the moment you prioritize financial education over entertainment, that's the moment your destiny changes. It's not one giant leap, it's small steps done consistently, starting today.